It's been a while since I covered a tweet from My Time to Shine Hello, but the woman tweets so many times a day that it's hard to keep up with all of them. I honestly don't know what's more impressive, her track record or the number of sources that she has. Anyways, we're gonna rapid fire these, so get ready. Jared Leto signed on for a Morbius trilogy plus cameos and other spin-off projects. The movie hasn't even come out yet, but Venom is getting a trilogy and most fans didn't think those movies were great, so I wouldn't be surprised if Sony is actually planning this. Andrew Garfield will get everything that he wants. Pretty vague, but I assume this means he'll get the Amazing Spider-Man 3, and he'll be the official Spider-Man of Sony's universe. This next one's weird, but since there was supposed to be a Cold War spy thriller focused on Aunt May, I'm not actually surprised. But Sony now wants Zendaya to get her own spin-off. And again, it doesn't seem like something that fans really want, but there have been rumors of Rhino, Electro, and Sandman getting their own solo movies, so what can we really say? Tom Holland is making the deal of his life. And this is obvious. We're gonna get another MCU Spider-Man trilogy. Holland will probably get executive producer credit, as well as the ability to direct and maybe even help write the script. Yes, Tenoch is Namor, and Chukwudi Iwuji is the High Evolutionary. We've known about Namor for months, and about the High Evolutionary for a few weeks, so it's not really a new scoop, but I digress. She then mentioned that both Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck will join the MCU. However, she previously stated that Ben Affleck said no to Doctor Strange 2, but said maybe on Secret Wars, so there's still a chance. And while Ben Affleck has been rumored to appear in Doctor Strange 2, he hasn't been as heavily rumored or wanted as, say, Nick Cage as Ghost Rider, John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, Tom Cruise as Iron Man, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, etc. Josh Brolin will return, and not only as Thanos, but as Cable too. And this makes sense. We just got introduced to Thanos' brother Eros in the Eternals, and since the Eternals are from Titan, we're bound to get more of their backstory in the future, including more about Thanos. And we know that Ryan Reynolds will of course return as Deadpool, but it would also make sense to bring the main cast from those movies over as well, since they were all well liked by fans. And lastly, after the reaction to No Way Home, Sony wanted to make a movie with Tobey, Andrew, and Tom together from start to finish. And I guess this could happen, but probably after Spider-Man 4 and TASM 3 if they want to do some kind of larger live-action Spider-Verse film. Next, switching over from MTTSH to Charles Murphy, the latter was asked if he's heard anything about Jon Bernthal returning as the Punisher, and he unfortunately said he hasn't heard anything concrete. And this may be disappointing to fans because we of course want to see him return, but given Bernthal's comments about the character and the MCU, and that he would only return if they did the character right, it may not be the right time yet, in the sense that some of you complain about how the MCU isn't dark enough and would ruin the character. So maybe, if Moon Knight is what those types of fans want, which I doubt it will be, even if the show is the best in the MCU so far, they'll still find something to complain about. But anyways, if Moon Knight does what it's said to do, pushes the PG-13 boundary and is really violent and bloody, then that may open the door for Bernthal to return. And lastly, take this with as much salt as you have, because I don't think it's true. But it's still worth covering, and I don't have anything else to talk about. Anyways, according to Mutante e Orgulloso on Instagram, can't say how reliable they are, but if I remember correctly, they're occasionally the first source to leak images, including some for Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and other projects. Marvel Studios is interested in bringing Nico Minoru back in an upcoming MCU project. According to him, the story of Marvel's Runaways wasn't planned to end in Season 3. The same source also reports that in Season 4, we'll be introduced to Victor Mancha, Ultron's son, who would be a major problem for the group. They then say that in Season 5, which would be the last, Nico would start questioning her powers and self-control, resulting in her leaving the group and going down a dark path at the end of the show. When asked if the series had a chance of returning, the source said follow the future of Disney Plus and you'll find out. So there you go. Take it with a grain of salt, as I highly doubt the Runaways will be brought back, at least under the same name. However, Nico Minoru could be introduced in something like Doctor Strange 3 and later join the Midnight Suns. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Which of My Time to Shine Hello's tweets were you most interested in? Would you like to see Jon Bernthal return as the Punisher? And do you think the Runaways will return, or is this plotly completely fake? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you will never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.